Alex's love for the past often led him to the heart of the city's vintage market. Amidst the labyrinth of stalls, his eyes were drawn to a relic from a bygone era, a video game console from the 80s, covered in layers of dust and nostalgia. The vendor, an old man with eyes that seemed to have seen too much, handed it over with a cryptic warning, "They say it's cursed." Alex, intrigued and dismissive of superstitions, purchased the console. At home, Alex eagerly connected the console to his old CRT TV. The game that booted up was titled Nightmare Realm. The graphics were typical of the era, simple yet charmingly pixelated, but something about the game felt off. The music was a dissonant melody that seemed to echo long after the console was turned off. Unable to shake his unease, Alex scoured the internet for information about Nightmare Realm. He stumbled upon forums filled with discussions and unsettling rumors. Players reported experiencing hallucinations and blackouts after reaching level 6. Some even whispered about the game's final level, a digital labyrinth that ensnared the player in an unending nightmare. Alex's skepticism battled with a growing sense of dread. As Alex progressed through the game, he noticed strange occurrences. Objects in his apartment seemed to move on their own. His dreams were vivid replays of his gameplay, twisted forests, shadowy figures, and an omnipresent sense of being chased. The line between the game and reality blurred frighteningly. With a mix of fear and fascination, Alex reached level 6. The game transformed. The once pixelated landscapes became eerily realistic. Sounds of whispers and distant screams filled his room. The game's characters, once mere digital constructs, now bore the faces of people Alex knew, distorted and pleading. Alex's reality started to warp. The game's creatures began to appear outside the screen, lurking in the shadows of his apartment. Time lost its meaning. Nights blended into days, with Alex unable to determine if he was awake or still trapped in the game's nightmarish world. Upon reaching the final level, Alex's room transformed into a scene straight out of Nightmare Realm. The walls dripped with digital code, and a static hum filled the air. The game had become his reality, or perhaps his reality had always been the game. Trapped in this pixelated nightmare, Alex realized he had become a character in Nightmare Realm. He wandered through a haunting digital landscape, every step echoing with the sound of glitching code. The once simple game had evolved into a complex world of horror, filled with twisted versions of his memories and fears. In his journey through the Nightmare Realm, Alex encountered digital echoes of his past, old friends and lost loves, all twisted into grotesque parodies of themselves by the game. He began to understand that the game was feeding on his memories, using them to create a personal hell. Alex realized that to escape, he had to confront the source of the nightmare. He navigated through a maze of digital horrors, each more terrifying than the last, until he reached the heart of the Nightmare Realm, a pulsating mass of code and memories, the final boss. The battle was more than just a clash of digital swords and shields. It was a fight against Alex's own fears and regrets. Each strike against the boss weakened not just it, but also the hold the game had over Alex's psyche. As the boss weakened, the game began to glitch wildly. The scenery flickered between the game and Alex's apartment, the sounds a cacophony of game effects and reality. In a final, desperate move, Alex delivered the killing blow. Alex awoke to the familiar surroundings of his living room. The console was off, the TV blank. He felt a profound sense of relief, mixed with an unshakable terror. He had escaped the Nightmare Realm, but at what cost? Life returned to normal, but Alex couldn't shake the feeling that something had changed. He saw shadows move in the corner of his eye and heard distant echoes of the game's music. The game was gone, but its echoes lingered. Alex realized that the game had left unseen scars on his psyche. He jumped at slight movements, and his dreams were filled with fragments of the game. The line between reality and the Nightmare Realm had been blurred forever. The haunted game had become a part of Alex's life. a chilling reminder of the thin line between reality and digital nightmares. He wondered if he had truly escaped or if he was still playing the game in some other reality. The nightmare realm was gone, but its legacy lived on in the dark corners of his mind. I hope you enjoyed this spooky tale, and if you did, give this a video like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe for me. See you again.